like people around the world, so many messiahs in India. How come situation is so rotten for the great many millions in India today?
Well, don't forget, this is an extremely ancient civilization which has been exploited by conquerors for 500 years, first the Muslim invaders, then the British. Everybody exploited India. And so I don't think it's quite fair to say that the Indians are where they are because of their attitude to life.
No, I wasn't saying.
No.
I'm just curious to know.
Yeah, but I think that's what happened.
What it is. No, I'm curious to know.
Originally, India is an extremely wealthy country which has simply been plundered.
That's it.
And so it's a dust bowl. And
so Gandhi, if I could return, was fairly well justified in the Satyagraha movement and fighting British colonialism.
I don't want to be completely... I'm inclined to feel that most of the troubles that go on in the world are created by people who take life seriously. And therefore they can't forgive. They must have what they desire. They regard it with excessive urgency. And if they didn't take it so seriously, they wouldn't make so much trouble. Because we have the proverb, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Do you think Mahatma Gandhi took life seriously?
Yes, much too seriously. I regard him as a violent man. And he created a new nation, which we could have well done without nations being divisive. If he had done something to bring the whole world together as one people and not create a separate nation, I would regard him more favorably.
What was that nation before Mahatma Gandhi came along?
Well, it was a subject nation of the British. And the British were guilty about it.
Should they or shouldn't they?
Well, they felt a little bit guilty.
Well, should they or
very well
shouldn't they?
They'd exploited the Indians. And I don't think that certain other nations would have felt so guilty. And so Gandhi was able to get away with it because of the British guilty conscience.
You think they should not have felt guilty?
I think that let's ask another question.
Oh no, I'm asking you about Mahatma Gandhi. No. We come back to the question of...
No, I think the British undoubtedly were guilty for exploiting India. And that they, at the same time, when they began to realize what they were doing, they did a great deal of good for India. Although they infected India with Puritanism. And Lord Macaulay, when he devised the educational system for India, did it with the deliberate intent of destroying Hindu culture. And he really was terrible. He was a very, very bigoted fellow.
I want to return to Mahatma Gandhi. I know that Eric Erickson writes, others, and he himself in his works, Romeo and Roland, that at the beginning there was a great deal of violence and sensuousness, which he repressed perhaps, but the non-violent movement that he instituted, do you think has been for evil rather than good? Gandhi's idea of non-violence.
I don't think it was true non-violence. Gandhi was a stern moralist. He was against sex. He was a Puritan. He was a disguised Christian. He wasn't a true Hindu.
I'm going to come back. So I'm thinking now about what about the non-violent movement itself? And we have to come to that. Gandhi, because you speak of Buddhism, the non-violent aspects early in your book, in your biography, as against the onward Christian soldiers and militant.